Caitlin Clark made the All-Star team. We're also going to look at fans. Fans that have spent their money buying merchandise of Caitlin Clark, jerseys, shoes, bought tickets to games, hotels in the local Indianapolis area. I gotta tell you, this is the worst look the Indiana Fever have had since Caitlin Clark arrived.
The demand was immediate and unmistakable. Get them out of my league right now. According to this narrative, those were far more than heated words exchanged behind closed doors. They marked the beginning of an explosive situation that reportedly sent shockwaves through the professional basketball world. The story claims the mainstream media tried to keep it quiet and league officials attempted to contain it, but everything allegedly unraveled within moments. It further alleges that Stephen A. Smith revealed what was described as the decisive piece of evidence, leading to claims that Commissioner Kathy Engelbert and head coach Stephanie White were effectively suspended and removed from league operations following a reported fan boycott that severely disrupted the league. According to the account, major sponsors and influential financial partners then presented Adam Silver with a firm ultimatum: address the alleged problems or risk serious financial consequences. The narrative portrays these events as the dramatic collapse of an establishment that believed it could target a once-in-a-generation star without repercussions, insisting that a major reckoning had finally arrived. According to the story, the chain of events began weeks earlier as tensions inside the league office steadily intensified. The reported breaking point came during a heated executive dispute in which coach Stephanie White allegedly criticized Caitlin Clark's selection as the undisputed All-Star Game starter instead of celebrating the historic accomplishment. The narrative claims that, rather than focusing on the record-breaking television audiences, increased revenue, and worldwide attention Clark reportedly helped generate, league leadership embraced a divisive approach that alienated millions of fans. However, the story argues that this strategy quickly backfired. Citing what it describes as insider information from Stephen A. Smith, the account claims that once those alleged remarks reached executive boardrooms, the response from corporate leadership was immediate and severe. According to the narrative, Kathy Engelbert then came under growing pressure from multinational corporate partners who reportedly refused to have their brands associated with the unfolding controversy.
And merchandise buyers, etc., etc. And here's my issue. A lot of people will say, well, trade her out of Indianapolis. It's going to be this way with every damn team in this league. It's the league. The league is poisoned. All right, let's watch this.
We do. Everybody's...
That's the only one we're going to watch. That's the only one we're going to watch. But yeah, right there, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell have all made the team as all-stars right here.
According to the narrative, the controversy escalated even further when Stephanie White was reportedly stripped of her operational authority without warning. The story claims league officials attempted to keep the situation out of public view through a quiet internal cover-up, but by that point the digital trail had already spread too widely to contain. It also alleges that fans had already launched a coordinated boycott that reportedly left premium seats unfilled and corporate suites noticeably quieter than expected. But the reported fallout didn't stop with the removal of a single coach. According to the story, the impact reached the very highest levels of professional basketball leadership, bringing NBA Commissioner Adam Silver directly into the spotlight. The narrative claims that for months, Silver watched as WNBA leadership repeatedly failed to take advantage of what many viewed as a historic opportunity. While the league's biggest star was allegedly subjected to physical play on the court and public criticism during press conferences. Then, according to these reports, financial data revealed a significant decline in merchandise sales, streaming subscriptions, and ticket revenue following the reported fan backlash. The story claims that was the moment Silver concluded the problems extended far beyond isolated incidents and reached the highest levels of league leadership.
Clearly, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, there's some resentment, as I've articulated before. What people are missing, Monica, is I have no problem with it whatsoever. Okay, yes, there's resentment because, first of all, you're absolutely right. This is much ado about nothing. In the heat of competition, tempers flare. You know, last time I checked, women got tempers just like men do. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem at all. Ain't no big deal at all. I love it personally. Now, here's the thing about it, because I want to make sure everybody understands what I'm about to say. Caitlin Clark being that golden goose per se, that rising tide that's lifting all boats. I stand by my past proclamations that there's resentment towards her because of that. But I want to take it a step further. There's also resentment towards her because she instigates resentment towards her sometimes. Oh, Caitlin can clap at you now. Yes. Caitlin can antagonize you now. Remember in college, doggy. I think that WNBA as a whole, that women's basketball as a whole, and some, not most, not all, but some WNBA players need to appreciate that and gravitate to that and grab hold of that and ride that wave to your own ascension as opposed to resenting it.
According to the narrative, Adam Silver then took a step that reportedly sent shockwaves through sports front offices across North America. The story claims he bypassed standard administrative procedures and issued an immediate, wide-ranging suspension. It further alleges that the league's highest-ranking officials had been protecting the very people accused of damaging the sport's competitive integrity. According to these claims, allowing what the narrative describes as a toxic, anti-consumer culture to influence league decisions ultimately weakened the entire brand. The message attributed to Silver was unmistakable. The era of shielding powerful officials at the expense of generational talent was reportedly coming to an end. The story portrays the league's leadership structure as undergoing a dramatic overhaul, with sweeping changes said to be taking place. According to the account, this is no longer presented as merely another sports controversy, but as a broader example of what can happen when an established organization underestimates the influence of a united fan base. The narrative also claims that mainstream sports media spent months insisting the hard fouls, physical play, and alleged administrative bias were simply part of the game, believing fans would eventually accept the situation and continue supporting the league. However, the story argues that the audience responded very differently. Rather than limiting their frustrations to social media, Caitlin Clark supporters reportedly chose to express their dissatisfaction in ways they believed would have the greatest financial impact on the league.
She preached to you. They preached to you. They basically said she said the new fans, we don't want you. How does she feel knowing I'm going to keep it real? And God dang it, I don't want to get political on this channel, but when she goes into her politics, her identity politics, it forces me to. You don't want conservative fans watching your league. But I can tell you, based on the coverage I saw, it was only pro-conservative outlets that were backing Caitlin Clark. ABC, Good Morning America, ran a piece coddling and cuddling Alyssa Thomas this morning. ABC. Fox News had Caitlin Clark's back. A lot of different outlets, a lot of pundits, all had Caitlin Clark's back. People may not want to hear that. They may not like that. And yeah, Caitlin Clark's own politics doesn't align with us. We don't care. She also doesn't go around talking about politics all the time, like the other people in this league.
According to the narrative, fans reportedly intensified their response by reducing arena attendance, canceling premium broadcast subscriptions, and directing pressure toward major sponsors, actions the story claims led to a significant corporate retreat. It further alleges that the growing concern inside league offices reflected the influence of a united consumer base capable of shaping the league's direction. The account argues that the prevailing narrative ultimately collapsed under its own weight, with those accused of harming the game's future reportedly facing serious professional consequences. According to the story, what it describes as a sweeping corporate overhaul had officially begun, with Stephen A. Smith allegedly confirming that both Kathy Engelbert and Stephanie White had been removed from the league's leadership structure. The narrative concludes by claiming these reported developments could permanently reshape the landscape of professional basketball, while urging the broader sports community to remain engaged and closely follow what happens next.
All it is, empty. I mean, this is just one shot. I mean, it looks really, really bad. It looks like the damage has been done, and the fans have stood up and said enough is enough. Okay, it looks like the fans said enough's enough, man. We're not showing up for this. We got other angles, yo. And it says this is just 5 minutes before tip-off. And here it says the fans are tired and want the Indiana Fever to step up better and protect Caitlin Clark. They seem to be speaking with their pockets. Call out the commissioner directly and stop sending little hints. And yeah, it looks like the people have spoke, man. The people have definitely spoke in this photo. It is empty seats everywhere. You already know they've been giving away all types of stuff, free tires, free Bath and Body Works kits and all types of stuff to get people to come out. And it looks like the people told them no today. They told them hell no today. Take a look at this here, and you could just see all the empty. You can see how empty it is. Oh man, all of this stuff is empty. All of this stuff, bro. Wow. Caitlin Clark fans stood up to this. They stood up, and then if you watched the game, if you watched it, you pretty much could see how empty it was. You could see how empty it was if you watched it. You definitely could see how empty it was. This game had no people there. It's bad. This is a bad look. Now she did show up. You've seen her reunite with Kate Martin. This was good to see. I wish the Indiana Fever would have picked up Kate Martin, but they didn't. Surprise to who? Caitlin also did some meeting with the people. She's not gonna let the people down. But even in these videos right here, take a look at this.
According to the narrative, the reported actions by Adam Silver have sparked intense debate among basketball fans everywhere, with many people now questioning what this means for the future of the league and the standards it wants to set moving forward. Do you agree with the claims that suspending the league's top leadership and restructuring the front office was the right decision? Do you believe these reported developments represent the accountability that Caitlin Clark and many of her supporters have been hoping to see after everything that has happened? Some fans see this as a long overdue correction, while others believe the situation raises even bigger questions about leadership, fairness, and how the league handles its biggest stars. Either way, this story has clearly opened the door to a much larger conversation about trust, transparency, and the direction of women's basketball. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We'd love to hear your perspective and what you think should happen next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss our latest updates, breaking news, and in-depth basketball coverage. We have another exciting video coming soon with even more details and reactions, and you definitely won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and as always, thanks for watching.